business? Oh, this is your school. Uh-huh. You know anything about what's going on with the IRS? I see you favor. I see you having favor with taxes.
We just had a credit that was given to us.
Okay. Did you hear me say favor with taxes?
Yes.
Okay. I see you getting favored with some state as well. And I hear the word of the Lord saying to tell you tonight, and I'm going to tell you, you have to sow. You got to sow. This season, people of God, this 2017 is a year of 1, which means it's 10 really. But 10, if you notice biblically, 10 has to do with the finger of God, the hand of God. 10th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, you literally means gift of grace. So when we start talking about the tithe, the reason why we tithe to God, because tithe represents the 10th, and 10th letter of the Hebrew alphabet is the finger. So it says to us what we have came from God's hand. So when we put it back in God's hand, it's going to automatically multiply. And so 10 times 10, 10 times 10, you get it? And so this season, and so you look at the 10 and you reduce it, it's the 1. So we're talking about 1, we're talking about first things, we're talking about preeminence, we're talking about unprecedented things. And so let me just say to you tonight, this season you don't have any other precedent for. You don't have anything to compare. This is the season where it says eyes haven't seen, neither ears heard. Has anybody lived long enough to know that God will blow your mind? I don't have time to testify, but I'll tell you one thing. If you sow bountifully, and this is the type of atmosphere you need to sow in. The Lord showed me where I see you being a part of history. I see history being made for you because I see you being a part of just about a handful of people, and it's 2 women and 3 men. But I hear the word of the Lord saying to tell you, I see you doing something that's going to be a national model. And I hear the word of the Lord saying to tell you, although it's another business. It's another business, and only certain people. Let me tell you what I see. I see you owning a lab. You owning it. And I see this lab diagnostic where you're going to own it and you're going to have franchise. You know how these companies that they send stuff to these, it's a partnership. But I see you with an investor, and people not going to even know that a black woman owns it. And the Lord said to tell you, I don't know who you know in California, but I see you in California, and I see you writing, because I see you doing manuals and training. And I hear the word of the Lord say that you're another one of the ones that you think so fast on your feet. You often minimize your gift of insight and intellect because sometimes men get intimidated by your intelligence. But this season, you about to be celebrated and honored. He showed me, I saw California, but I see you going to Vegas. I see you and I see you and some family members, and I see you all having a ball. But I see a person literally buying you all's food. And he is a very famous person. And I hear the word of the Lord saying that somehow or another, you are going to connect. And I see you praying literally for it's a man and his wife. But I hear the word of the Lord say you too, you're a mighty intercessor, mighty warrior. And you're birthing something that's going to cause you to be financially set. These next 5 years, I hear the word of the Lord say, prophesy in your giving strategically. You know, in the natural, we do pro forma statement, the executive summaries for business. He said, tonight, prophesy. He showed me where you must sow an uncommon seed in this house tonight into this place right now. And I'm telling you, I keep hearing the Lord say, in this house, you got to raise your expectations. Some of you have been already prepared. You already said you want to bless this woman of God. But he's showing me tonight for you to sow 220. $220. I don't. Whenever I get the certain amount, because he said abundance. This represents an open door. To write, if you write it on the check, write open door seed. And what's important to you about the month of July? Anything in particular?
I'm scheduled to be in California in July.
Okay. I hear the word of the Lord saying to tell you. I know you change up your hair every now and then, but I hear the word of the Lord saying to tell you. He said, don't miss the beat, because I'm giving you 2 books. I'm giving you 2 books. With that training manual, they're going to pay you to come in and train. You're going to pick up checks like $5,000 to nothing. And I hear the word corporate training. You're such a scribe. And I see you, oh my Lord. God's going to use you in the marketplace, but you really going to be a blessing to ministries. Yeah. That's what I see. Can somebody bless the Lord? I dare you to praise him. I dare you to praise him.